बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरधारी बन बन ढूंढन जा निसारे मरे सा प मरे सा नि नि प मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प मरे सा बन बन ढूंढन जा बन बन ढूंढन शीश मुकुट और कानन कुंडल बंसी गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावं मद्गलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतान्तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोले श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम। Nature of our life is that we need many things. Our physical requirement is lesser, but emotional, intellectual or spiritual requirement is too much. You cannot say
that I want somebody's love only twice a day. The rest of the time he can hate me, I don't mind. You cannot say like that. Or you can say I need food twice a day. The rest of the time I don't mind. I don't want everything. I will cover up into serving. You can say like that. Or I need warm clothes only during this season. Other season I don't need. Water I need only at this time. Not that whole day I have to sit near a pond. So that much water we don't need. So physical requirements is over. I needed a sleep and sleep is over now. But if I ask somebody how much love you want from someone, so he'll say, no, I want love and care at all times. Somebody should take care of me. How much knowledge you want? I want sufficient knowledge. How much patience you want? I want a lot of patience I require. You are angry where you lose your patience only. That person became a problem where you lost your patience. You lose patience and you become patient. So, emotional patient, I mean not physical patient. So we need the qualities in a very big measure, I mean. A small measure don't work here. We need lot of quietness, not little quietness. Little quietness will not help you. You need lot of purity. You need lot of concentration. Quantity, you need lot of sweetness. Mango may not be sweet. It won't disturb you. But if you are not sweet, you will disturb many people. You will not know that the person is disturbed, but he will disturb because you are not sweet, although your name is Sweetie. So we need certain, almost all the Daivi Sampatti in infinite measure. Otherwise, it won't work here. You will be depleted of your quietness. You will be depleted of your love. You will be depleted of your purity. Because that got exhausted. One who has these qualities in the infinite measure, he is called a devotee and a saint. Kindussanno sadhunam vidusham kim apekshitam kim karyam akarya akadaryanam kim karyam akaryanam. Why will you get it? How will you get somebody who loves you at all time? Nobody has so much of time. And supposing they know my nature, they will not love after that. Both ways. Somebody cannot, he was close, but anybody comes close, he goes far away. My nature is not. Nobody's nature is so good. Lovability decreases with time if the nature is not good. Honeymoon period is very small. Scorching sun is quite long. So it is difficult to sustain something. You need somebody should take care in the morning, afternoon. Who will take your care? Everybody has their own time, own work. Only somebody should understand me. Who understands you? How many people have understood you in life? Sometimes we have not understood ourselves. What will others understand? I have not understood myself. So my point is that infinite measured things you can get from infinite source, and that is God only. Finite you can get from the world. Like you have a finite bulb I can get. But big powerhouse alone has infinite amount of energy. Infinite means quite big. Unless your mind is connected to the infinite Lord, you will feel depleted of certain values very fast. Somewhere you need patience, somewhere you need love, somewhere you need knowledge, somewhere you need meditation, somewhere you need purity, somewhere you need selflessness, somewhere you need self-control, somewhere you need help, somewhere you need more jap. Every situation demands a certain amount of different thought, sometimes in a very big measure. And if you don't have the Lord, then you feel that this is dominating me, this is overpowering me. I'm not able to handle it. I'm tensed. I couldn't handle that. Something unless I handle it, it's difficult to drag. Suitcase without handle, how difficult to drag? And it has wheel and handle, how easy it is to handle. Supposing it has wheels and handle. Handle word is there. Handle is noun also, verb also. Somebody was there in some airport, he was taking a suitcase. So from that suitcase somebody stole everything while in the airport. He cut it from the bottom and only the empty suitcase was there. And that to the upper flap, lower flap also. And the suitcase was as it is. Only handle was there. Nothing to handle. Certain situations you can't handle, certain people is difficult. Because you don't have that much of quietness or patience or purity or discrimination or dispassion. To live in the world, you need a lot of inner things. Otherwise you will be crushed, you will feel disastrous, you will give up, you will feel, I am gone, I cannot take it anymore. Where will you run? Where will you run? Wherever you will run, somebody will be there. Somebody is chasing you. I am saying God is the only altar where everything is in the infinite measure. And He can give me if I am related to it. When I am related to somebody, then whatever He has, I can ask for it. Very easily I will get it. If I am related to you and I ask money from you, and if you have, then you will always offer it to me. I hope. I won't ask, but I'm just saying. Don't ask, I don't have. Okay. I'm giving example, I won't ask, I don't need it. Or supposing I need food and you have because you have come from various places, you have brought some stock also. Rishi brought something, no? No, something must be there. I can't, something is there. Some biscuits, something is there. and I want something, you will always, your thing will be my thing. Husband's money is wife's money. And wife's money is husband's money. Before marriage, separate account is there. After marriage, he can take money from wife can take from husband. I hope so. I don't know what is the reality, but I hope they can take each other's money because it is not 2%. It is 1%. Bole, he took all my money. I have nothing left. When you are connected to Lord, you won't believe. He gives you something in very big measure. You don't know what you need. Only mother knows that my child needs medicine. Or then she takes and tries to put in the milk or something and somehow gives that medicine. So we don't know which value we need. But if you are associated with the Lord, devotion means through which you have an easy accessibility to the Lord's powers, to the Lord's knowledge, to the Lord's love. Wherever relation is there, accessibility is very high. If somebody is there and you are not very close, then you think, shall I go to his room, not go to his room? Then you come, knock from outside. You will knock. Although the room is open, door is open, but still you are knocking. So you will say, okay, yes, can I come in? Yes, please come. But in your mother's room, you don't have to knock. In your father's room, you don't have to knock. Or mother has not to knock for the child to come inside. Where relation is intense, accessibility is more. Right? No? Mother can go child can go in the mother's room and supposing he needs some toffee, he can take it. Or he needs something, he can take, Mommy, I want this. Or he need not ask also. When you have a relation with the God, you have accessibility to His powers, to His thoughts, to His knowledge. Like somebody is there. He said, Swami, this is my password, you can open my phone. Or this is my password, you can open my mail and see if you need to. Easy accessibility is there. Whom you don't like, you don't want to give your password. The devotion is such, therefore saints have so much of quietness and so much of power. Because they are very close, they are very one with the Lord. God will not help unless He is related to you. Millionaire will not help unless you are related to him. Outside sun won't help unless you go out and bask in that sun. If you are in a closed dark room, outside sun won't help. Something is of help only when you feel oneness with Him. And how relation happens? The relation occurs when you give something, when you offer anywhere you offer your ahankar, relation is intense. Where you don't offer object is good, that also will bring relation. If you offer object, or you offer emotions, or offer Buddhist speech. But what makes the relation intensest, good English, is the offering of my ego, offering of my likes for you. I give up all my thoughts. Offering ahankar means I give up my insistences. I give up my notions. I have no separateness from you. Whatever will make you joyous, I will do that. This is called, we are close. Close means that he gives lot of joy to me. If I say X person is close to me, it means he gives lot of joy. If I say no, he is not that close, that person may be living in my room and still may not be close. Why? Because he does not give me joy. If I give you joy, then only you can say I am close to Swami. So there is a joy-taking God. There is a God who assumes antakaran. And you have to give him joy to get related to it. You don't feel I am close or I feel very related to you. Because you relate everything about me. Otherwise it is a distant relation. He's first cousin. He's last cousin. No last cousin. Distant cousin. Distant cousin. Nephews, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, husband. You know why Ambarish ji was so close to God? एक रिलेशन में एक डिमांड होती है कि आप हमको दो, अपना अहंकार दो हमको. Object, giving object, giving thought and giving ahankar. You give the object, in the vehicle of object you give ahankar. I am for you. I am for you. I am living not separate than you. My life, consider me yours as your extension. My life is extension of God's will. Saint's life is extension of God's will. Sansari's life is extension of his separate ego. Therefore he struggles to live. Worldly person struggles to live. Am I audible? Okay. So, where you feel very close, where you feel very quiet, in front of whom, to be in love with God means that I feel in front of somebody I want to become very small. You complete my life. I want complete joy. How can you get complete joy by incomplete people? How can you get complete joy by incomplete food? Two incompleteness is equal to more incompleteness. Two mistake is equal to more bigger mistake. Not that lesser mistake is multiplied. I did one mistake, you also did mistake. How I shouted, you also shouted. We both shouted. Both made it more worse. I accused you, you also accused me. We both accused each other and made it. Fighting is between two foolish people most of the time. If one is wise, he will withdraw. He will not argue. What? So I woke up. I woke up. Evening time I feel like sleeping. That's the only time I get rest in the satsang. The rest of the mind goes to the body. There Ambarish ji का ऐसा प्यार था. Understand the whole life where I say with the God. Savai manah padar vindayo vachansi vaikunta gunan guణani karau harir mandir marjanadishu shrutin chakara chuta satkathodaya. I took this verse, 18th, 19th, both the verse yesterday. So, some of you may have books, some of you need not have book. No, don't have book. Okay. So some arrangement is there. If you don't have book, you can see what to do. But it is all in Sanskrit. Sanskrit to English. There is English? Okay. So, and please note that it's not that God does not give. God gives a lot. You cannot exist without samashti supporting you. You would have died without total air. You would have died without sun. Sun is God's form only. No? You cannot say that I have not been at all loved by God. But you didn't recognize the love. When a person recognizes the love of Lord, he becomes quieter. The next step is I want to reciprocate by giving you as well. It's not that I get and I don't want to give. The experience of getting a lot is called softness of heart. If I put water here on iron, it will get wet and water will disappear. But the same water, if I pour on a carpet or on a sponge, it will be wet for longer. It will absorb everything. Softer you are, more you are able to absorb what God gives you. You have knowledge of that, appreciation of that, recognition of that. And more you are softer, more you are understanding what is required of me. What is the will of others? Soft person has he lives in others' heart easily, he can go in others' mind. Harder a person is, more he is not understanding that other will have sorrow or joy with what I am doing. I do, but I don't bother about what you will feel about what I am doing. There's a God's wish, there's a God's call, there's a God's desire. God has a desire, God has a thirst for you. Do this way. Otherwise he won't say, you mad bhakta same priya. No? Yasman no dujate lokah, lokan no dujate chayah, harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi, yo mad bhakta same priya. He is very dear. Why will he say he is dear? Now, why not everybody is dear? Why everybody is not dear to you also? You can't say everybody is dear to me. This is false. You can't say I love all food. You cannot say. I love all colors. You can't say like that. I love all seasons. Somebody may love winter, somebody may love summer, somebody may love rain, somebody may love flood. I don't know. No, nobody will love flood, etc. I'm just saying. You can't say. You can't say I love everybody. No, somebody you will love more. You can't say I love same I love everybody. No. It depends where your tuning is there. So yo mad bhakta same priya. Ya tu abhakta sa me na priya. One who is abhakt, he is not priya, he is not dear. So please see this. Understand. You know what is the meaning of somebody gets close to you, or somebody you love a lot. You have a certain ideal, certain expectation, certain valid expectation, certain right ideal, certain values. And you go out moving in the world, you meet a lot of people. In that movement of people, you come across many people. Among many people, some of them you feel, yes, he meets my expectation. he is true to his words. This is what I wanted. This is what I was searching for. Sometime after getting something, I know what I was searching for. Sometime after hearing to satsang, just, oh, this was my question. He didn't know this was my question. This I did not know. Some girl told me. I collect data from everywhere. She said that my husband is so good. I didn't know that I was searching for a person like him. I raised my eyebrows like that. Imagine my next question. How long you have been married? She said long. It's 15, 20 years. Understand? No? You are right. ऐसा होता है. When you live somebody with closely, then you understand his whole nature. Initially, a person gives his best. The cream of his personality come out. How are you? So fine. You know, like the parties you meet, they start embracing each other. They can't live in the same room for a long time. How are you? Okay. So nice to see you, baby. After they leave, खाने ढूंढेंगे. They will run to eat each other. शुरू से तो सब बड़ा प्यारा प्यारा लगता है. भगवान की भी इच्छा है मेरे प्यारे. भगवान की कोई इच्छा थी आपसे. God had a desire from you. This way you should talk. This way you should not have talked. You should have not thought like this on this matter. You should not have this intention. Your humility should be like that. You should not be perturbed. You should have more faith. You should do more part. You should have more job. You should do more. God's full of expectation from you. ऐसा नहीं है कि God has no expectation. Because He has a mind. He is a Mata and Pita. He is a father, mother. Who becomes close? Who fulfills? Saint is the one who fulfills the expectations of the Lord. Desire of the Lord is there. And therefore somebody is very happy naturally. Why? Because in his mind God is giggling and smiling a lot. Your continuous smile cannot be there unless he smiles, unless he laughs. Otherwise you will not be happy. Some people are by nature not happy. And the cause is they are papi. They are sinners. Don't be upset. Oh, I'm not sinner. I'm not happy but not sinner. Because you have contradicted God's desire a lot. And some are very naturally, very, very pleasing. Why? They have pleased the God. And this was Ambarish's area. You don't live life. Either you are contradicting God or you are approving God. You are not living alone. Remember that. No, I'm alone in my room. No, you are not alone. No, we are twin sharing. No, not like that. You are with him. You are under very strict observation by somebody. Very, very strict. He is video recording it. All your thoughts is video recorded and he can show it. There are saints who can bring out your thought on that time, what you thought. That recording, like you bring out the clip, you can bring out that clip in front of you. I'm not joking. I've seen it. From my eyes I've seen. He said, okay, tell me. He said, okay, tomorrow 5 o'clock clip I'll show you to you. This is what your thought was. Only thank God, I don't want to go near such person. If somebody knows my mind, I won't go. Oh my God. Because Ambarish was doing puja with his hands. No, he was going to plucking flowers with his hands. He was mopping, sweeping. He was a king. He was a king. Somebody I went to Bhiksha, बोले भाई ले आओ servant for Sir Swami ji. When I went, so he called servant, Sir Swami ji. He was sitting. Not that he was ill, etc. Sitting like this. Now servant is coming in serving. Now you will have this, okay, take this. He's sitting, le ao. Now give to me also. Put one plate for me also. प्यार दूसरे से करवाते हो क्या तुम? When you love your child, you ask your maid to kiss your child. That maid on my behalf kiss my child. I am very busy today. ऐसा नहीं होता. वो तो पूजा करते थे अपने हाथ से as much as possible. मुकुंद लिंगालय दर्शने दृशौ तद्भृत्य गात्र स्पर्शे अंग संगम घ्राणंत तत्पाद सरोज सौरभे श्रीमत् तुलस्यास रसनाम तदर्पिते. 19th verse. Oh, 19th verse in my Istulli Ninda Stutirmoni. No. Don't go to 12th chapter. This is Bhagavat. No, you only said 12th chapter, yes man, no, that was just a quotation. Okay. भगवान की इच्छा पूरी करो. इसी का नाम भक्ति है. And you know, deeper somebody is, more you have to be tuned in the quieter realm. You don't hear it in the gross world. You have to hear in your subtlest world. You have to remove the debris of your vasana to get the God's voice high. Sansari person listens to his vasana, hit him, shout at him, be angry on him. He did not do that, he did that. Because he is surface level. Saint has removed the debris and he goes much deeper. In the depth, he listens to the God's voice. He talks a lot. Padau Harehe Kshetra Padanusarpane. With his feet, Ambarish ji was doing parikrama or walking to Badrinath. Earlier he used to walk to Badrinath. No buses were there. Kedarnath still you have to walk. You could not go because your helicopter didn't work. So she went, but helicopter didn't go. And it is not 21 kilometers. No, it's quite tedious. But next time you went, earlier you had gone. So that is enough. Don't worry. That you walked also. That time you are very young also. So, Padau Kharehe Kshetra Padanusarpane. एक बार बद्री केदार तो हो जाए, चल के जाए. वैष्णवी देवी we went walking. You have gone. If nothing is there, one Mahatma was there. You know what he did? In his room only, or rather in his courtyard, he put some stones from Govardhan and whole day did parikrama. He said, I cannot walk that far, I can walk. God knows that my feet is only for you. There is a power of walking. Remember that. Any power is very powerful when you associate with the whole. The power of walking is the earth also, therefore earth is moving. When you integrate your small power with the big power, then that is called your devotion. I am walking for you now. So Padav Hare Kshetra Pradhanu Sarpane. So when he was moving his feet, Kshetra Hare Kshetra. कितनी अच्छी बात है. So when you start walking, please remind that my feet, my walking is only to go somewhere where you want to take. My feet is nothing. You should enter my feet. My feet and hands are the gloves. But it should be your hand and your feet in my feet. Like the gloves does not move and the shoes don't move. Shoes move where the one who is putting the shoes, that person goes. I have no sankalp of my own. Shiro Rishikesh Pada Vivandane. His head was, बोलो क्या लिखा है? And he used to do vandana. His by head he used to offer namaskar to the God. Put your head at the feet of God. What for head is there? Head is there because the head ahankar is there. Head is ahankar. About Kaliya it is written, he was never used to bow down his head. Kaliya. Bhagwan Krishna, Jamuna ji. Anybody who could go on the top, he was very angry. And therefore Bhagwan danced on the hood of Kaliya. And when he danced, the whole blood splattered on the yellow paitambar of Bhagwan Krishna. He performed dancer anyway. Who can be better dancer than Lord Krishna? Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna both are dancers. One is Natvar, other is Natraj. Anyway, that is another topic. Bhagwan danced. If you don't bend your head, I said, God will dance on your head. Well, he is on my head because you don't bow down. If you bow down, he'll slip. Only this issue is on my head. This matter is on my head. It is eating my head. Because you don't bow down. Anything is on the head. If you bow down, it slips. If you bow down, it will slip. God will take it. But because you are not physical, but mentally you bow down. Only this is bothering this person has become a headache, or this issue has become a headache. This work is, eating my mind. It is eating my mind. Worry is eating my mind. I'm so worried. I don't know what to do. Bow down. No, you bow down. No, you are physically bowing down. You are not dropping to God. How to do that? Physically is very easy. How to do that? This is devotion, where you say, Bhagwan, you take it. I will not think I have given to you. You have to experience it. Whole devotion is experiencing. See? Shiro Rishikesh Padavi Vandane. ये तो भक्तों की दुनिया है ना. You have to go to a transcend to some alaukic world, to transcendental world. Then you will experience what is godliness. One Mahatma was there, he was very thirsty, very thirsty. He went to a well. So there was one rope. Rope was very small. Rope had a bucket. So he put, but well was too deep. So he cried, he said, Krishna, Krishna, what to do, Krishna? I'll die of thirst, I'll die of thirst, I'll die of... This really happened. So one boy came, he said, what's the problem? He said, this well, he said, give me the rope. He fetched the water. He said, rope is very long. How can you say rope is short? He drank the water, he kept the water for him. And after he went away, this boy, Again that saint, he said, maybe I was doing something wrong. I didn't handle the rope. Again he put, it was short rope only. So when you call God, when you talk to God, He will not allow any worry in your mind. No? If you love me, you won't allow me to get worried. If you have loved me. But don't bring your example. I become a little emotional about it. And guilty also. No. Okay, your worry is there. If I know you are worried, this is better. If I know you are worried, then I will definitely call you. Many times I called you, therefore. I called you not many times. I call you. What is the matter? What is bothering you? If that you can give your head if somebody takes your head. Bhagavan is ready to take. He said, "Tum do to. You give your head to me, I will take it. I'll take your worries." But if you don't have relation, then Bhagavan will not take. If somebody is unrelated, you don't feel like taking. Supposing you are going in a flight and somebody gives you one piece of cake. Say, please have your cake. He says, oh, sorry, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You don't just feel like taking from anybody. And if you are angry, especially you don't want to take. But even if you're not, if the person is not knowing to you, then he gives a cake. You say, no, I don't. Although you liked it, although you're hungry also, you'll say, no, thank you so much. What's your name? I'm Mr. John Macaulay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, take some little. No, thank you. I don't take. This time I don't. There's an inhibition inside. You don't take anything. But when you're related to your wife, you'll say, hey, please get all the food. Immediately she will bring, and you will not hesitate. You will eat her dinner also. If you are hungry. So where you are related, taking is not possible. Where you feel happy. God also takes your worries when you are related to the God. You feel with Him. ऐसा बनाओ कि कोई आपसे लेना चाहे ना. When I love somebody, I feel like taking from you. You don't ask everything from anybody. You ask someone, Mula, I want some money, I want some food, you have something to eat, yes I want, please give me. Mother, please give me the food, I am so hungry. They give every day. And every day if you offer your head, means your notions, means your wrong ideas, means your egos, means your separated, please take, please take. If every day somebody comes and says, please take, after some days you say, okay, give me, you are asking me every day, take it. Right? Every day somebody says, please take this. So this is the way to come to the God. When you prostrate, most of you do prostrate. And when you prostrate to the Lord, always say, please take my ego. Please take my ego. Please take my wrong notions. Please take my vasanas. One day you will find He has taken it. One day you will find. This has happened to one gopi one day. One gopi caught Krishna Bhagavan. He said, why you steal every day? Why don't you ask me, give me butter? Why you have to steal? Bhagavan said, first leave my hand. I'll talk to you first. So he left the hand. He said, I am asking, if you give, you will have abhiman of giving, ahankar of giving. Therefore I steal. He did like this, hand was like that. Like this, like the children do like this. And said, listen, I'm stealing butter, one day I'll steal you. That was enough. That gopi, at that time only she went into samadhi and meditated. लेने का हक भी बनता है. हम इनको देने का हक है. I have the right to give him. I have the right to give him. I can take anything from him. From him I can take. From him I cannot take, but from him I can take. Why? He has made himself like that. भगवान को दो, बोलो बार बार कि ले लो हमसे आप. You are, tell how many of you say, Bhagwan, take my ego. We have a list. Son is not well, husband is not getting promoted, wife is going all the time to her home. So all this useless list is there. The essential prayer that is required. Take my ego, Bhagavan. Take my wrong notions. Make me closer to you. I have nobody else. Be such that I don't like anyone else other than you. You are my heart, my eyes, my head. Everything should be for you. Just keep on saying. One day it will become true. नहीं होगा ऐसा. Why somebody brings someday and says, please take it, please take it. How long I can refuse? How long I can refuse? Or somebody says, Swamiji, I want some time from you. 2 or 3 or 4 days. I have to give time. If 2 days he said and he disappeared, when I gave, the day I gave time he didn't come. Then again I gave time, he didn't come. This way I'll say he's not serious. But if you are serious, be serious with the God. Ask a lot, talk a lot, give a lot, surrender a lot. Be very insistent with the Lord. Please, be very insistent like we are in the world. Be very, repeat the whole thought. You will feel, Arey, I'm not angry now. What happened? I told to God to take away my anger. Is it gone? I don't get angry now. I asked the God to take my calm, my passion. He took it. Yes. This is saint. I asked the God to take away my worry on this topic. I'm not worried at all. What happened? I don't know. It's gone. This is devotion. Where you are sure of that if I ask him, he will take it. ठीक है. लेने और देने का ही नाम तो प्यार होता है ना. कामम च दासे न तु काम काम्यया यथोत्तम श्लोक जनाश्रया रतिः. 20th verse. Penning, leg is penning. Penning. You can sit if any penning is there. Many are having the pain. There should be some signal should be there, connected to knees, and it should show how much pain is there. Because I can't say, but I can see from the movement. Practice is less, no? Practice is less. Therefore, once you practice it, and for practice you have to come here. So, kamam cha dasya. See the 20th verse. Kam kamya. देखो कितना अच्छा लिखा है. Kamam here is the karma vyutpatti. Means he is offered all enjoyment things that he had. He had good food, he had chandan, he was a king after all. He has nice clothes, he has ornament. Who? Ambarish. And he offered it to Lord. Not to get anything external. न तो काम काम्यया यथोत्तम श्लोक जनाश्रया रति. He wanted that love which saints have. He wanted to, देखो, loving somebody means more I want to experience you. Experience your nature. Experience your presence. Experience your words. You know, supposing some boy is there, he loves a girl loves a boy. Let them love, why to get married? Let them love from a distant like, what is it? Cape Town University is there. Unisa. We can have Unisa love also. From distance they can love. Correspondence. But no, when I love my Guru, I want to experience him more. I want to see you. I want to touch you. I want to touch your feet. I want to see you with my eyes. I want to talk to you. I want to feed you. Loving means I want more intense experience about you. I have experience of my God, but I want more intense and more closer closer experience I want from you. Then they have to marry. Then when I live with you, then I will experience you. When I talk to you, I can talk to you more. I am talking to you once in a day, but all the time I can talk to you. I am seeing you twice in a day, but I will see you all the time. This desire to experience the Lord is called devotion. Not His body. I want to experience His wish. I want to experience His notion. I want to experience His joy. I want to experience His smile. When you want to experience your ahankar, you are a worldly person. You have a lot of experience of ahankar. I have a lot of experience of calm. I have a lot of experience of anger. I have a lot of experience of attachment. I have a lot of experience of my fame. But I want to experience God's love, God's fame. That is called my experience. I want to experience His hands. I want to experience His heart. I want to experience His words. I want to know how He talks, how Lord Krishna's voice is there, how Lord Rama's eyes are there. I want to see Him, I want to touch Him. I want to see Him eating. I want to experience His mind. This is called coming close. Don't be close to your wrong experiences. When you say, no, this person is hard or difficult or bad-natured, he doesn't want to experience me. He is attached to his wrong experiences. You don't want to experience me. Or I don't want to experience you. Your heart I don't want to experience. Your desire I don't want to experience. Your notion I don't want to experience. This is the difference between Kauravas and Pandavas. Kauravas never wanted to experience the love of Bhagavan. Pandavas wanted to see Him, talk to Him. What we all are wanting experience. You don't want to eat ice cream, you want to eat experience of ice cream. You don't want to go for a drive, you want experience of a drive. I want experience of God only. And that experience will not go. Other experience will go away. Experience of Sagun Sakar or Nirgun Nirakar doesn't go. That is called, I think he understands me well. He understands you well. I think he feels what I am feeling. He feels, his heart knows what I am saying. He really understands my problem, my pain he is getting. Yashoda ji did not go to Mathura. 14 years Bhagavan Krishna was in Mathura. It was 1-2 hours. He used to sit outside her house day and night, only cry. He said, here he used to play with the mud. Here Krishna used to sit with Madhumangal. Here one day he was complaining. Some said, Yashoda, go and see your Lala. See your child. He said, no. Why? He said, he'll be distracted by me. He's very big now. He's fighting with Jalasang, he's fighting with Kalnimi. I'll become an additional distraction. I will not. I know what he wants to experience. I want to experience his desire. I want to drop my experience. In love, you have to drop your experience and experience what other person. If I am feeding my Guru, I have to experience his taste, not my taste. Somebody one day gave food. I said, I don't like, but he said, but I like it, you eat. Not like that. He said, no, I like it. And by you are experiencing my like or your like. Kamam chadase, natu kam, not for my petty desire. Yatha uttama shloka janashraya ratihi. Each word is like studded with diamond here. No, I have already made my opinion on this topic. It is my own idea. Tab kya tum karoge? You have to merge. You know when Ganga and Jamuna meet in Prayag, I think you have seen, no? Sangam, you also have gone. Did you see the meeting of that? Two rivers. One is dark. Jamuna ji is dark. And Ganga ji is little whitish. So both met. Jamuna ji said to Ganga, Ganga, I merge in you. From now onwards, my name will not be there. Only your name will be there. I will be called Ganga now. Finish. Where you have your own life. Where you have your own will. Where is your own victory. Why you want to be victorious? Where have your own hands, own legs. You have come to make God victorious, Guru victorious. I want to get defeated. You know how the blue color was formed? Haldi was made. I mean the kumkum was made. The lime and the haldi both were mixed together. The lime, white lime and the yellow haldi. When both mix together, both lose their color and the red color comes. That is called color of love. That is called Shringar. You put, you know what is it called? Kumkum, or you put the Sindoor acid. नहीं चाहते आप भगवान की experience? I want. This is called Rati. I will enhance what experience you want from me. Yes, I will give you. And what experiences you want, I will give to all. I'll arrange everything to get the experience that you want. This is called devotion. Devotion is not that I want some other experience, you are giving me some other experience. It's not devotion. As Bhagavan wanted, Arjun was giving that words he was saying. That Sharanagati. Bhagavan wanted to listen. Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. I am your disciple. Bhagavan wanted to listen this only. Sometimes some people say something, supposing you, and you say, this is what I wanted to listen from you. Thank you. You are upset about something with somebody. And he supposing says, no, it is like this and this is like this. You said, yes, this is right. Thank you. No, I am not upset. Why? I wanted to listen this from you. You said it. You say also, you said it. Why? Where is your own life? We all use God's sun. We all use God's earth. We all use God's water. We all use God's air. And you are using God's body also. His body did not make. Thank God. Otherwise we forgot to put liver. If supposing we had made the Lord body, only liver to डाला ही नहीं हमने अपने में. Because we are careless people. You are using God's body, not your body. He will take it away. Don't forget it. If it was yours, you would have kept it. It's God's parents, not your parents. He gifted parents. It's the God's ashram, not your ashram and not my ashram. We are all guests here. We are passing phase. Shuji will be here. After 100, 200, 500 years also he will be there. We are all guests. Temporary occupants. But not permanent resident, temporary resident. In your room, somebody else will be there. Well, why you are saying the same thing? I understand. So that our attachment is not there. When you enter your room, always think, oh, it's a God's house, it's a God's room. It's very sanctified, it's a God's room. Like you enter temple, always you, oh, it's a God's place. God is there. Oh, don't talk. Don't talk. Keep clean. Take out the shoes. Your room is not your room. God is the occupant of your room. It is His room. He is the main. Take. I offer everything. I didn't offer. Actually, it was my mistake that I thought it is mine. I am correcting my mistake. And when you go and correct your mistake, by mistake I took your pen, and I go, I say, sorry, I took it by mistake. Yathottama shlok janashrayaratihi. Then he offered it. आप मिलने के लिए आए हैं. You have come to die. Die. The death of an ego, I mean. I have come for my death of my ego. Seeker means who is coming for the ego to die, and then only God can live. He can talk. You can't have ego and the God talking simultaneously. You can't have Vasana and Vivek at the same time. You can't have Krishna and Kans in the same throne. You can't have Ram and Ravan in the same Lanka for a long time. One has to go out. You can't have both. You can't have attachment and you can't have devotion in the same heart. Are you ready for this deal where I have come to merge? I offer. Kamam cha dasya. He gave it. All object of enjoyment, He gave it. What we want to experience? I want to experience everything is yours. I want to experience that I am also yours. Acha, really? Yes. Sure? Yes. I want to experience this, I am yours. Gopis told to Krishna, put your hand on my head and say, Gopi, you are mine. Bhagavan did it. In attachment, in ego, you are very, very attached to your own thoughts, your own ways, your own style, your own views, your own notions. You don't merge. You don't merge. It's my way, my style, my way. I like this color. I am what I am. It's my way of thinking. But I don't care. I don't care. Okay? In devotion, I only care for you. I want to die. I want to live for you. I want to talk for you. I want to care for you only day and night. I have no options. I want to your experience. I want only. I don't want experience of ego. I don't want experience of attachment. I don't want experience of calm. I don't want experience of anger. I don't want experience of my greed. I don't want experience of taste. I want your experience. I want that you take me away. This is called Ambarish's devotion. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Om Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva 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 Shri Krishna Govinda